Hello, this is Mari Lane on the Buying Space channel. I have in front of me two boxes that came in a larger box from Toochman. I have bought from Toochman from several different auctions. So here we have, oh, this is very heavy. Oh, that's an item. So that's to toss it in my box over here with my paper, and it's item. So I need to be careful. And he put these boxes inside the bigger box because, like I said, I bought from him on several different auctions. And these are maybe from the first auction I bought. I don't actually know what order he did this in, but I have a tendency to buy glass. Now I have bought glass, and I have bought Happy Meal toys, a Funko Pop, ephemera, some of which was from a Christmas card from Billy Graham, a newspaper article about Jackie O, a comic book that's so old I can't figure it out. Okay, so here we go. Maybe I should go ahead and get all this paper out of here and just keep the bubble wrap stuff. And that's what I'm going to do. They're going to go ahead and open this one. Oh, and I also got earrings, so I got jewelry in this lot too. And this vase. And candlesticks. And a book for a tween that from the 1980s, and I don't think we knew what tweens were in 1980 or 1982, whenever the E.T. movie came out. And we did have the term baby boomer back then. I don't think Norm Chomsky's ideals or the level of understanding about sociology we have now was understood in the 80s, although there were some people. I have a equivalent, oh dear, of a minor in sociology and in psychology. So my awareness started earlier. Hello, everyone. Than a lot of people's, because I was college educated, and we weren't all of that, and it escaped again. Okay, there will be a part 3, because I do not know where that is. I'm going to bring this forward. Oh yeah, not lots of glass pieces here. Oh, that's the Pez. Also got a Pez. So you can see that Toochman has a wide variety of merchandise. Stretches the imagination. I buy from him sometimes when he's on East Coast Resellers and sometimes on Giants. But he has been on with Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell. Currently, I am putting him on my playlist for East Coast Resellers. But I may start putting him on all the ones he sells on. This large box I got from him. I bought from him from multiple auctions. I kind of followed him around for a minute because, well, I saw this and I wanted it, but I wasn't ready to bid on it. What he did, see, this is another oblong vase like this one, only this is the small one, or maybe the medium one. There might be another one in here. But anyway, he had paired this with something that I didn't care for. So he had like a dual price for the oblong vases or vases with another item that I was like not really interested in. Like, what am I going to do with that? And I didn't really feel... Sometimes people collect old glass bottles that are associated with certain brands, and some people consider them collectible and other people consider them junk. And I thought, well, I could give it to the veterans, but then I'm spending money to have it shipped. And the veterans might not think anything of it, might not value it. But that is not the case with this piece. That one's not going anywhere. That is a glass boot. Now, there are lots of glass shoes, but this is a glass boot. It's indented there. This is Daisy and Buttons pattern. This is probably L.E. Smith or Fenton. I forget what he presented it at the auction. And Tooch does his research, so I'm sure that he was correct in what he said. But at this point in time, I'm not remembering whether he said L.E. Smith or Fenton. And I was like, yes, I want that. I love, love, love blue glass. Especially cobalt blue. And I love blue willow. This is something practical I wanted. Now, it's not going to look practical to you, but I am actually going to use these. When I was a little girl, there was a lady that lived up Rock Creek, up Foster Hollow, that had a big cabinet, china cabinet like this, without doors in the front. And she had the bottom part and the top part all filled with these. And you could look, but you could not touch. And a lot of them were totally catchy. They were from turn of the century, some of them. And she had a cabinet full of all kinds of salt and pepper shakers. And these have the starburst pattern on the bottom. I would say they're crystal, although they're too small to do the ding test with. They're relatively clean. I would say they're completely clean. They've got a little dust on them, but this may be the glass being thick. But they both have the same number of holes. But one's going to be filled with salt, one's going to be filled with pepper, and I'm going to use these. These are spectacular, and you could sit them around, and they don't take up a lot of space, and you can salt and pepper to your heart's content. But you don't want to use a lot of salt, you don't want to use a lot of pepper, so because they're small, maybe you'll be a little bit more conservative because you don't want to fill them up every day or week. So these are just lovely. I love these. Love them. And it is something that I will use. It's practical. Something you can sit on the table. This is crystal. Part of it's showing. I don't want to cut. Let's see if I can burst this without cutting anymore. A little ASMR going on here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see a rainbow going on as this hits the light. And this is looks like a crystal shard. And it is a tall candlestick. And the candlesticks I opened in part 1 will absolutely work with that. And this is the second one. These are very heavy. This was part of what was making the package heavy. Oh, these are just stellar. Oh my gosh. Very well protected. Very well packed. And they had boxes in boxes with all this bubble wrap. And anytime, see, even this little space up here, he's got bubble wrap down in that. So no empty space inside the glass at all. And if you're shipping glass or porcelain, this is the way to do it. Sorry, this is off camera, but sometimes when you bring things, oh my goodness, I can't even scoot these. They're so nice and solid and heavy. So they don't scoot well at all. So, but look how beautiful. Try to get a little reflection of blue on there. I'm going to go ahead and open this because I can set things on top of this. Gotta be careful. This has a little bit of a jagged edge. None of it's sharp, but the reason things become sharp is they get broken sometimes. So I don't want any of these little points to get broken off. And then they will be sharp. Just gorgeous. Oh, this gorgeous glass. And today I also picked up 2 packages from 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale, and they bring the glass too. Look at this. Just perfect. Oh, I knew it when I ordered it too. I knew it. I don't remember whether he had that paired together or not, or whether I bought those at a separate auction. But I love it when a plan comes together. Still looking for that other piece that fell on the floor and then fell on the floor. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Maybe it will become apparent what the fallen piece is when I open the rest of these, because it was this size to this size, right? Oh, oh my goodness. Look at this little cute picture. Actually, I can put this creamer, this miniature creamer with the salt and pepper, and I can put like half and half milk in that. I know some people put things like that in dollhouses, but I'm just actually going to use that because that can be refilled when I have my coffee. And I just got a bulk buy of little tiny cups of non-dairy creamers. Oh my goodness. And what do you say? A little bit of melted butter in this, or a little bit of gravy. This would be perfect for like a Mother's Day tray. Because, you know, if you're making a Mother's Day tray for mom and you're putting gravy or melted butter on the tray, you don't want a bigger cup when you're serving somebody in bed or on a terrace, because you've only got so much room on that tray. And these little jars are just perfect for that kind of thing. Let me see. I may be getting too crowded on this, but wanted more creamer in my coffee. There we go. I do like a lot of creamer. But hang on. There's something in here that might help. Could it be? This looks like a canoe. But it's bigger. See, I have two teal L.A. Smith canoes. But they are this length. Oh, this is gorgeous. And this could be this is, and it's crystal. It's clear glass. Look at that canoe. And the other, a smaller L.A. Smith canoes, and it's stars and bars, as they say. And but look, it has the boat stripes on the back, stars and buttons, and you can see the mast of it, the bow of the ship clearly. A lot of times the maker will be along the edge here. It's usually on the outside. There's buttons and stars. And it's just awesome. I've not seen many boats this size. You could actually use this as a celery on your table. Usually celeries are twice as big as that, but how gorgeous. I believe this is porcelain. Oh, it's filled, the bottom of it's filled with bubble wrap so it won't break in shipping. Okay, this is going to take a sharper blade. The Toochman, he invoices professionally. He ships professionally. He is a very good communicator. Like, I sent him emails and I'm like, you know, I just got that one thing. I don't want that one thing only shipped me, so can we wait? And he's like, sure, no problem. And so he actually, I asked him to cancel an invoice. He canceled it, no problem. But, you know, I did good for him because when he finally sent me the total invoice for the month, I went ahead and paid him a $3 tip to cover the fees he had to pay for sending that second invoice. So you've got to be kind to the people you buy from too, and, you know, take into consideration that you may have been costing them some kind of fee or extra packing materials, or extra boxes, when you ask them to, you know, delay your invoice or hurry up your invoice, whatever. Of course, if you're asking somebody to hurry up your invoice, you're not causing them extra money. They may feel like, oh, this is neat. This is heavy. This feels like lead crystal, and that looks like silver on the side. But isn't that gorgeous? So anyway, Toochman will definitely work with you if you want to do a monthly box, or you want to just do every time you go in auction and just buy what you bought and have it shipped, you know, his normal weekly shipping time. He'll do that for you too. And if you need something rushed, look, this has got a thumbnail on it around the edge too. A thumbnail print. I have a lot of amber pieces like that. None of which are in my reach, of course. But that is very nice. I don't know if it doesn't feel like there's place for a lid, you know, around the edge. So I think it came like that. I don't think there's anything missing. But here we have all this gorgeous glass, and we have all the ephemera and jewelry. I'm not going to bring it all out because I don't think there's a way I can neatly stack it to make it look good. Because you know what? This glass just looks stellar on its own. I mean, look at the gorgeous boot. And look, it's the same pattern as the boat. I'm going to stand up and look around for just a second. It was a piece of glass that fell. It was the same piece of glass that fell twice. I'm sure it's not broken because he put bubble wrap on it. But I will find it. And what I'll do when I find it is I will take a picture of all of the glass together in one place and tell you all which piece it was. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.